Good morning. 1 month ago, I quit my job as a sales engineer, and I thought about sharing with you what life looks like after quitting a job.
If you're new here, my name is Joshua and I started working in a corporate job in 2018 and yes, officially unemployed now.
Anyway, I have been saving for quite some time, and honestly speaking, I have been building my side businesses since 2020. So yeah, it's not like I'm totally out of money. So really, I just want to share with you a day in my life and my honest experience about quitting a job and jumping full force into my business. And I hope this gives you a better idea how life without a job might looks like, if that's something that you are considering right now.
One thing that excites me the most is looking at the YouTube notifications every single morning. Seeing my content being able to help people out is just so fulfilling. And wow, we have got more than 300 subs now. Thanks to all of you, much love.
Okay, it's time for breakfast. And by the way, do you know those people who take their breakfast while they are reading a book? Well, that's not me.
I prefer to watch something instead. And ever since I have discovered this channel, I'm so addicted to it and I just can't stop myself from watching her videos. There are just so much knowledge and skill that I can learn from her videos. The way she talks, the way she plans her content is just, oh my god, awesome.
So I usually start my work by 10 a.m. and it's time now.
Let's start off by taking a look at the ideal calendar that I planned. Oh my god, I forgot the fact that I've quit my job and this schedule doesn't work anymore. And that's okay. Let's refer to the 6 tasks I planned yesterday night. And why 6 tasks? Check the video here. So basically today I need to get a haircut and create content for my business, shoot the video for my YouTube channel and get some sales activity in for the company.
The fact that I quit my job, it doesn't mean that I'm not doing anything at all, alright? The money is not going to fall on tree. So I'm still working on my business that I created with my wife. So really, not much different than working on a job, except the fact that I don't get a paid toilet break.
I prefer to start off with some easy stuff like doing outreach and find a lead on LinkedIn and approach them. Then I will be spending some time to create the contents for my business. And by the way, it's called EDITOPIA. And yes, the comic you saw on our IG is actually drawn by my wife and I. So make sure you check them out and follow our page. And boom! Here you go with one of them.
When I was working in a corporate job, I always thought that working from home is the best. But you know, after just a month staying at home and working on my own business without going out and talking to anyone else, it's actually not that fun.
Well, maybe it's just my nature to mix around with people or at least seeing some people. So yeah, let's pack all the stuff and go to a cafe or library. Oh yeah, but first, let's get a haircut. Like, it's one of my top priority today. It's getting messy. Oh my god, I guess I'm too early for this. And it's okay, let's get a coffee first. Personally, I still prefer local coffee than those cappuccino, latte or mocha. No offense, it's just what I prefer. Since I've still got some time until the saloons opens up, I'll just grab a book real quick. And this is the book I'm reading now, The Catalyst. So basically, it teaches you how to change people's mind without pursuing them. And great book by the way, go and get them if you want. Okay, time for a haircut. Oh my god, it's really messy. You know, sometimes I still find people judge whenever I read a book in a train instead of playing my phone, but yeah, it is what it is. Okay, so I'm gonna grab some lunch before heading to the library. If you quit your job, you will probably be in the same situation like me, taking your lunch alone. The first few days, you might not feel so comfortable, but for me, it is perfectly fine. Like, I'm okay to eat my lunch alone, especially if all my colleague has got to say is something negative or gossip around somebody else's back. And one thing I learned is that being alone doesn't mean that you are lonely. Look at the library. Awesome view, isn't it? So there's actually one more reason why I want to work in library, because I will surely fall asleep when I'm with my bed. Usually if I'm not in a library, then I'll be doing some cold calling, door knocking or meeting with a prospect. So when I got tired and really want to take a break, I usually check out some YouTube expert and get an idea for my next topic. And that is my motto, why reinvent the wheel? If you have been watching my videos, you know that I don't edit my own videos. Instead of spending my time and effort doing something that I'm not good at, I prefer just let the expert to do the work. but I will still personally rearrange the clip before sending it to the video editor. That's just how I prefer to do it. Okay, favorite times of the day: hitting the gym. Well, this is the gym just opposite to my previous job, and personally I prefer this outlet more than any other outlet, but definitely not because I miss my job. Pretty much that's how I spend a day in my life after quitting a corporate job.
When I first quit my job, I feel so excited because it means that I get to do whatever I feel like doing. It just makes me feel like I have the capability to conquer the world. But it was less than a week. Then I felt a little bit depressed. Why? Because the moment you quit your job, there's literally no one for you to talk to, and there's no one to back you up, and it just felt like you are alone all the way, especially if you don't have a business, or you just might, in my case, I'm actually building my business. There isn't a lot of things for me to do every single minute. So somewhat I felt a little bit like off track and felt like there isn't any clear direction in my life. As soon as you get through it, you will come to the third stage, which is what I call hopeful. Why? Because like I said, it's coming back to the same thing. Like, you just felt so much hope in your life because you finally get to understand that it is okay to temporarily not having a clear direction, because along the journey you are going to figure out what is your life purpose, what is your life direction and life goal, and you move towards there. And because you are not entangled with a job anymore, so you get to do so much thing that you actually have been thinking to try it out. Long story short, if you are watching this video and you're kind of thinking that whether to stay on a job, to quit a job, or start a new business, okay, my advice to you is that before you quit the job, think about it. Are you running away from something, or are you running towards something? If you enjoyed this video, make sure you click on the like button, subscribe to my channel, and do share with your friends, because I believe that's going to help the YouTube algorithm in some kind of way and to reach more people. So until then, let's be more successful.